Sorry.
I guess that's the way to get it started. Have the Yankee Clipper throw out the first pitch. They look like they're ready here in the Bronx. We hope you're ready. I'm Joe Buck, along with my partners Bob Brenly and Tim McCarver. The 92nd World Series, our first here on Fox. The lights just seem to shine the brightest at Yankee Stadium in the month of October. And here we are getting ready for World Series Game 1, 1998. The San Diego Padres and the New York Yankees. And welcome to the broadcast booth, everyone. I'm Joe Buck, along with my partners Tim McCarver and Bob Brenly. And welcome back to the 2000 World Series on Fox. As the National League's best, the New York Mets, visit the American League's best, the New York Yankees, in a place simply known as the Stadium. It's Game 1 on Fox. And welcome to the broadcast booth, everyone. I'm Joe Buck, Tim McCarver, and Bob Brenly in just a moment. Well, on my left is a guy fresh off an interview for the managerial position out in Arizona. Welcome back. And you say you want to be a manager? There have already been some interesting decisions made by these two managers before Game 1.
Well, if we've learned anything from World Series past, it's that every decision a manager makes will be dissected and analyzed in great detail.
He got the job, by the way, and he's now down in the dugout. That was 1 year ago, Game 1 at Yankee Stadium, Mets and Yankees. Welcome to Game 1 of the 2002 World Series. We are in Anaheim, California. It's the Angels and the Giants. And now welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck, Tim McCarver in just a moment. We get ready for game number 1 of this 2003 World Series. The Florida Marlins, the New York Yankees. And now welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck. Tim McCarver in just a second. It has been such a long time for fans of the Boston Red Sox and fans of the St. Louis Cardinals to enjoy the Fall Classic. And we hope you enjoy this Fall Classic. Tonight on Fox, we begin the Boston Red Sox, the St. Louis Cardinals. That's got a nice ring to it. The fans are ready to pack into Fenway. They're here, ready to roll. And so are we. The American League champion Boston Red Sox taking on the champs from the National League, the St. Louis Cardinals. And now welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck. Tim in just a second. Welcome back to the Chevy Major League Baseball pregame show on Fox. Chevy, an American revolution. This place is jumping. And it's not just on the south side, it's on the north side. It's wherever you look. The city of Chicago talking about, thinking about the White Sox, thinking about Ozzie Guillen masks, thinking about Game 1 of the 2005 World Series. It's yours tonight. And it's the Houston Astros representing the National League against the AL champion Chicago White Sox. And welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck, Tim McCarver in just a second. They are ready here in Motown, ready for World Series game number 1 here in 2006. Representing the National League, the St. Louis Cardinals, and representing the AL, the Detroit Tigers. And now welcome to our broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck. Tim McCarver is coming up in just a second. Welcome back to the Chevy Major League Baseball pregame on Fox. It is a cold night here in Boston. It is a wet night here in Boston. It is game number 1 of the 2007 World Series here at Fenway Park. And the matchup, the Colorado Rockies representing the National League, and from the AL, the pennant-winning Boston Red Sox. And now welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I am Joe Buck. Tim McCarver is coming right up. And welcome back to the Chevy pregame show on Fox. Chevy, an American revolution. we get ready for World Series game number 1 and the matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies representing the National League and the Tampa Bay Rays from the American League. And now welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I am Joe Buck. Tim McCarver is coming right up. All right, Chris, thank you very much. A nice moment down on the field prior to game 1 of this 2009 World Series, and what a World Series it should be. A great matchup. Why? These are two veteran teams. These are two teams that can score in the blink of an eye because of all their power. And let's not forget who the defending champs are. It's the Philadelphia Phillies. They're back to try and repeat. On the other side, you've got the New York Yankees starting this World Series at home, the top record and a very dangerous club in Major League Baseball. To the Chevrolet pregame show on Fox. We absolutely cannot wait to cover this World Series. It's the 106th World Series. The Texas Rangers represent the American League. They blew right through the Yankees after they took care of the Tampa Bay Rays. They led the major leagues in hitting, and they run the bases extremely well. On the other side, the San Francisco Giants, self-proclaimed misfits. Ask Philadelphia if they're any good. Ask Atlanta if they're any good. They are young. They are confident.
Where for a record-setting 14th time, Joe Buck and Tim McCarver will call a World Series together. Joe, congratulations. It's all yours.
All right, Chris, thank you very much. And for the 14 years, I'd like to say to you, the viewing public, sorry. We've never had a fight, Tim and I, but he's coming right up. Let's talk about the Texas Rangers. The Rangers are here in the World Series because they proved to the Detroit Tigers that they can pound the ball. They did that in Game 6. He did it with mediocre at best starting pitching, but a bullpen that was just shut down work by the guys that Ron Washington would call out of that bullpen. And now I welcome in my partner, Tim McCarver. And they are ready yet again for postseason baseball here in San Francisco. They pack into this park, they make noise, and they make the cameras shake. It's game number 1 of the World Series. The Detroit Tigers, the San Francisco Giants, tonight on Fox. And now welcome to the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck. Tim McCarver is coming up in just a second. Here in Boston, Massachusetts, it's game number 1 of the 2013 World Series, the Cardinals and the Red Sox. And now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck. Tim McCarver is coming right up. Let's look at this series. We've talked about it, and it's been written about. These are the two best teams in baseball. I don't think there's any arguing that. Look at it from the Cardinals' perspective. They got to 3-1 advantage last year in the NLCS. They blew that advantage, lost to the Giants, and so they were close a year ago. They're back, and now they're in the World Series here in 2013. But look at the Boston Red Sox. Last year they lost 93 games. They were in last place in the AL East. They fire a manager. They bring in a new guy. They add 7 free agents. They get an A in chemistry because as they come in, they're the best in the American League. And here we go. Welcome back to the Chevrolet World Series on Fox pregame show. Deafening loud behind us. World Series game 1. The Giants representing the National League. The Royals representing the American League. Now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. We can't wait to get this thing started. I'm Joe Buck. That's Tom Verducci. That's Harold Reynolds. Strike 1. The waiting is almost over for one of these two very proud franchises as we get ready for game 1 of the 2016 World Series on Fox. The Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. And now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck, the Hall of Famer. John Smoltz is coming right up. All right, who's not ready on a hot night in Southern California? We're in Los Angeles, home of the Dodgers. It's game 1 of the 2017 World Series with the American League champion Houston Astros and the National League champion Los Angeles Dodgers. And now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck, the Hall of Famer. John Smoltz is coming right up. That's a foul ball, a ball and a strike on Brian Dozier, who gets the start at second base, so you know. And And we've shown you history already. There's history with this lineup. It's the first time in the history of the World Series that a team has gone with an all right-handed hitting lineup. Meaning in the past there have been switch hitters in there. Lefties sprinkled in, all righties. That is because Chris Sale is just devastating against left-handed hitters. He is devastating. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World Series presented by YouTube TV on Fox. They are ready here in Houston, Texas. So are we. Glad you're with us tonight on Fox. It's game one of this World Series, and it should be fun. I'm Joe Buck along with the Hall of Famer John Smoltz. I'm glad you're sitting next to me. Sir, it is. Let's have some fun. What a great matchup for this World Series. It is game one tonight. The Tampa Bay Rays, the Los Angeles Dodgers. Tyler Glasnow getting the ball for Tampa Bay, and the veteran left-hander Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. And now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I am Joe Buck. John Smoltz, the Hall of Famer, is coming right up. All right, let's do it. It's game one of the 2021 World Series tonight on Fox. The Atlanta Braves, the Houston Astros from Houston, Texas. Glad you're with us as the curtain comes up. And now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck. That's the Hall of Famer, John Smoltz.